What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to more Dead by Daylight. Today is a very special day indeed. That's because we are in the PTB about to check out the brand new chapter, Five Nights at Freddy's, with our brand new killer, Springtrap. The day is finally come. People have been asking for this chapter for years and years and years. Well, the time has finally come. So let's go ahead and check out our brand new killer. Let's go ahead and click on play. Let's go ahead and click on killer. And let's check out our brand new killer. Go and scroll down here. There's so many characters, man. There's so many killers in this game now. It's crazy. But here we go. The animatronic, before we click on it, let's go and check out the description right here. It does say the animatronic always comes back. His personal perks, Help Wanted, Phantom Fear, and Haywire help him compromise generators, make survivors scream, and regress exit gate switches. So, let's check it out. Oh my god. That is creepy. That is so creepy. Oh my god. Hey, look at that. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that again, because I think there's two different ones, if I'm not mistaken. I think I saw people say on Twitter that there's two different, like, the way he comes in, like, is different. Alright, now let's go ahead and go back. That's so creepy. That's so awesome. That's so cool and creepy at the same time. But anyway, guys, we're here to check out the power, check out the perks.
Entertaining.
I was talking. But anyway, check out the power, check out the perks, check out the lore, all that good stuff. We'll go through the add-ons as well. We'll go quickly through the add-ons. But anyway, let's go ahead and check this out, man. I am excited. Let's go ahead and hover over the power first. Let's go and check this out. It does say Fazbear's Fright. The animatronic lived to kill even when his mechanical costume became his tomb. Special ability, Fire Axe. The animatronic is armed with a fire axe that he can throw at survivors. If the axe hits a survivor, the weapon becomes embedded in them, leaving the survivor vulnerable. Survivors must remove the axe before they can be healed. Special map feature, Security System. At the start of the trial, 7 security doors are spawned randomly throughout the map. These doors can be accessed by both survivors and the animatronic. Each survivor door has a camera attached to it. Interacting with the door gives the survivor access to the camera view, allowing the survivor to cycle through every camera in the map. Travel to the door they are currently looking through and potentially reveal the animatronic's aura to the team. Using the cameras and doors too often will deplete the limited battery power available, forcing survivors to wait until the system reboots. The animatronic may travel between security doors with or without battery power. If the animatronic enters a security door, they may choose to exit from any other door in the map. Moving to a door already in use by a survivor will cause the animatronic to grab that survivor. So there you go. There is the power. And now that we got that done with, let's go ahead and move on to the perks. This is something everyone has been looking forward to. We're going to see what this character is all about, what Springtrap is all about. All right, let's go and check it out. First one is going to be Haywire. For some reason, machinery has a habit of failing when you are near. Exit gate switches with at least 50% progress regress at a rate of 40% of gate opening speed. While they are regressing, survivors see the exit gate lights flicker randomly. Down there, they'll say there will be no redemption for you, Springtrap. And the second perk here is going to be Help Wanted. Try as they might, you know how to stay one step ahead of your guests. When you damage a generator, it becomes compromised. When the compromised generator is completed, your successful basic attack cooldowns are 25% faster for 40 seconds. And right under that does say you only think you are in control, Springtrap. And the final perk for the animatronic is Phantom Fear. It does say you've always had a reputation for startling unsuspecting guests. When a survivor within your terror radius looks at you, they scream and you see their aura for 2 seconds. This perk has an 80-second cooldown, and right down there it does say, excellent, your screams please me, Springtrap. And now that we're done with the perks, let's go ahead and move on with the add-ons. The iridescent add-ons are the ones I've been looking forward to checking out the most. So let's go ahead and get started. It says Fast Coin. Collecting these tokens comes with a price. Upon throwing the axe, your terror radius is copied to the axe until it is reclaimed. You gain the undetectable status effect for 10 seconds. Under that, the undetectable hides the killer's aura, terror radius, and red stain. So that already is pretty crazy. I'm just gonna have to go in game and check this out for myself because I haven't played a game just yet with our brand new killer here. So I'm very, very excited. And let's move on to the second iridescent add-on right here, or visceral. Sorry, new rarities. It says molten metal in the right hands. It's the key to immortality. Upon moving to a security door, windows and upright pallets within 16 meters of the destination door are blocked for 8 seconds. Next is access panel. Gaining control over the security doors is key to getting the job done. Your axe gains the ability to travel through security doors and will exit straight through the connected security door. Next up is celebrate poster. The celebration lasts all night long or until no one is left. After an axe is embedded with a survivor, both you and that survivor gain 20% haste and vault 20% faster. This effect ends if the axe is removed or if the distance between you and the survivor exceeds 32 meters. Next up is Endo CPU. Greater computing power for greater efficacy. I might be saying that wrong. While within the axe's area of effect, pallets, breakable doors, and generators break 25% faster. This effect lingers for 5 seconds after leaving the area of effect. Next up is loot bag. Open the bag and see what goodies are inside. While a survivor has an axe... I haven't seen that just yet. That's crazy. Anyway. While the survivor has an axe embedded in them, they gain the incapacitated status effect. Exit gates will be blocked for them. That was a mouthful. Next up is Bonnie's guitar strings. Worn strings that are off tune and liable to snap. Unlocks potential in one's aura reading ability. While moving between security doors, the repair progress of generators can be determined by the intensity of their auras. We have Chica's Bib, a good way to keep Mr. Cupcake from making a mess. Survivors within the axe's area of effect gain the exhausted status effect for 5 seconds. Foxy's Hook, a pirate's hook that seems more menacing than playful. Players within range of the axe's area of effect gain 10% haste for 6 seconds. Freddy's Hat, Gabriel trusted the wrong grown-up. Now he's the star of the show. Increase the axe's weight while throwing by 100%. That's pretty interesting. Purple guy drawing. He only takes 10 seconds to draw. While a survivor has an axe embedded in them, any rush interaction they perform reveal their aura to you for 4 seconds. Removing the axe from themselves reveals the aura to you for 4 seconds. Okay. Office phone. He tried to leave messages as a warning. He didn't last long either. Survivors within 12 meters of a survivor with an embedded axe gain the oblivious and, if injured, broken status effects. Party Hat. The party never ends no matter how much they beg. When an axe is embedded in the environment, increases its area of effect radius to 250% over 3 seconds. Decreases the duration of the area of effect by 50%. Next up is Ripped Curtain. This one's a lot. Dude, that's just nuts. Every single time that happens, it's just going to be nuts. Taken from Pirate's Cove, caught on the animatronic that lived there. When an axe hits a survivors, they gain the hemorrhage and mangled status effect for 70 seconds. Security Guard's Badge. The badge comes with certain privileges for whoever carries it. When exiting a survivor door after a teleport, gain the undetectable status effect for 50% longer. And let's go move on down here. Streamers. Employees would throw them over the rafters for a quick decoration. Increases the speed at which you travel through security doors by 20%. Greaser paper plate. We're moving on to the comments now. It says, it sticks to everything it touches. No amount of soap can wash it off. Increases the time required for survivors to remove the axe by 10%. Help wanted at. We all need a little help sometimes. While winding up an axe throw, see a preview of the starting trajectory. Restaurant menu. The lamination is peeling and crusty. How appetizing. Decreases the minimum time required to retrieve an axe embedded in the environment by 10%. And last but not least, we have rotten pizza. I have to stop talking every single time that happens. It says food poisoning is no laughing matter. Increases the duration of killer instinct from the axe by 50%. Alright, so now that we checked out the power, now that we checked out the perks, and now that we checked out the add-ons, let's go ahead and move on to the bios to end off the video. This is especially good for the people who don't know much about Five Nights at Freddy's, who don't know much about Springtrap. This gives you like a little brief description of it. It does say the animatronic. Deep within the abandoned Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, William Afton ran from the ghosts of his victims. He frankly put on his beloved Spring Bonnie costume, the disguise he wore while committing his heinous crimes to hide from the pursuing spirits. But fate had different plans for Afton. Something activated the spring locks within the Spring Bonnie costume. Metal clamped against metal, piercing the murderer and trapping him in his costume. As he screamed, the checkerboard floor rose up to meet him and everything went black. Thus was Springtrap born from the death of a murderer. He awoke to a familiar sound, his body a pillar of agony. The ghosts that had tormented him were gone. The walls surrounding him were decomposing, the floor beneath him falling away in moldy patches. How much time had transpired since the spring locks tore through his body and fixed him within his costume? The urge to kill lingered with him still. The thirst long left unquenched. The sound filled his ears again, children's laughter. Were children playing in the kitchen? Springtrap rose to his feet, adjusting to his new body, and marched towards the sounds. He picked up speed as he moved. Walking turned to running, he rushed to the kitchen and found nothing. No children, no games, no laughter, just a swirling mass of black fog enveloping the far wall. Springtrap examined the fog. Curiosity tightened his grip on him. As he stared into the darkness, his distant eyes could see shapes emerge within the fog. Who were they? It didn't matter. They were his victims now. Somehow, he knew the hunt could go on forever. All he had to do was step into the fog. Also, small little details right here that a lot of people also like to check out. Max base speed is 4.4, base tear radius is 24, and height is average. But anyway, guys, there you have it. The power, the perks, the add-ons, the bio, the lore, all that good stuff when it comes to our brand new killer here, Springtrap. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Let me know if you're super excited like I am when it comes to this chapter. I cannot wait till release day. But until then, we're just gonna be playing the PTB and checking out all this brand new stuff. But anyway, that's gonna do it for me, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Definitely does help a lot. I'll see you guys next video, maker, right?